How's it going? Another installment of 19 Days of Health in Yourself. We are going to revisit chronic disease, and we've touched on two drivers, and that is high insulin and chronically high inflammation. Now, when those are at play, there's also a third culprit, and that is chronically high cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone, it's our fight or flight hormone that we secrete during states of emergency, either perceived or actual. And basically, it will liberate energy, it will increase our heart rate so that we can do things like if we step on a hornet's nest, we can flee. But those systems that allow us that save us in that situation, if they are called upon all day long, which is common in today's modern life with the stresses, perceived or actual, then those systems it's going to take a toll on those systems. So that's cardiovascular disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's. And then not only that, but other systems get dialed down, like digestion and immunity, and that can set the stage for chronic disease as well. So I want you to think about cortisol in other ways as well, because it frees up energy, increases sugar in the blood so that you can act quickly. If your stress or your crisis is not connected to a heightened physical exertion, like you're not running away from something, then that energy needs to be restored. So think about, just being stuck in traffic and how mad you can get. Well, and when cortisol's hanging around, that energy gets preferentially restored in the abdomen and around the organs, which is a hallmark of metabolic syndrome. And you see that all the time. You see people with their bellies, they get bigger and bigger, and then their arms and legs get smaller and smaller, and that's also cortisol because it can have a negative impact on your lean body mass. Also, it can dampen your production of sex hormones like testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, and for women going through menopause, that's a double whammy. So it is huge. If you get the high insulin, taking care of the high insulin, taking care of the inflammation, which we're doing. We are doing that through sustainable fat loss eating and also bringing balance to the endocannabinoid system, which is intimately connected to the whole kind of cortisol cascade. In fact, it will, if your endocannabinoids are sufficient or if you're supplementing, then it can decrease the production of cortisol, and it can also help clear it away. So keep doing what you're doing. Also, be a little bit more mindful of your stress management, and know that if you're going into a stressful situation, you're going to be on this stressful phone call that you're going to be put on hold, and then what you should do is walk around. Do a few squats, do something a little physical so that excess or freed energy does not get restored around the belly. And then, make it a priority to get outside, get in the sunshine, take a walk, do something enjoyable. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, and please check out the attached blog posts. I appreciate y'all.